Hi Geminis, and welcome to your March 2021 General Tarot Forecast. This is Sky here to talk to you about the energies coming in for your sign in March, which feel really incredible to me. As I've been meditating on your energy today, Gemini, I feel a lot of really positive ease coming into your life through this month. It feels like you're not any longer forcing yourself to energetically become or mold your reality in a way that doesn't feel right anymore. It feels like you have a lot of wonderful, great ideas coming in about how you can diversify your life, diversify your income, diversify your energetic output in a way that gives you a life and gives you a feeling of further authenticity. Okay. So your authenticity really starts to build up now. After we went through Aquarius season in February, it feels that something really clicked with you, and it might still take a little bit of time in March. You've got the Devil coming up, you've got the Emperor reversed, you've got Nine of Wands. So there's still a few things that are trying to click. There are still a few things that are maybe working themselves out so that you can be stronger and so that you can feel more prosperous in your life. But I think that ultimately what you soon have is just, I don't know, not the same problems anymore. Like, even though you've got some heavier things coming up this month, you are getting out of old previous mentalities of difficulty, and you're having kind of revolutionary or very reformative ideas about how you want to live or how you want to experience your life. So let's take a little deeper look into this, Gemini. I feel that your work ethic changes this month, or that there's something relating to work ethic that has become a difficult addiction or a difficult pattern. Definitely look at your output of energy and your work and your time working, and see if there aren't ways to make this more prosperous, more possible. I feel that you can really create assets for yourself with your own entrepreneurial capabilities, and you can also start to gain from what you already have. So from material that you already have, or from ideas, intellectual property that you already have, can now start to benefit you in a very tangible way. This year honestly offers you nothing but good when it comes to creating something valuable in your life. So I would really focus on that if I were you. Let's take a second to talk about the emotional aspects of March. So I think that there is something a little bit heavy. It's like, okay, how do I do this? Do I take this leap of faith? Does this feel like a gamble? Gemini is kind of worried that they're like gambling with their emotions, or gambling even with their resources. And I think that you really do need to sit down and plan alternatives and plan for the future. And there is an element of risk with it. I do feel that your energy has a risk, or has a leap of faith right now, and I don't think it's going to be a problem, but you want to really get familiar with a more kind connecting point. We've talked quite a bit about connecting points for the last few weeks over here on YouTube and on my Patreon page, where we establish a feeling, or we establish a new connection, and what does it inspire? What does it motivate us for? These are like connecting points, and they're very relevant during such an Aquarian year with Jupiter and Saturn there. And the last year was pretty tough for Gemini. 2020, Capricorn energy, not easy for Gemini to cope with. Now the tables have turned, and I want you guys to really, being that this is the month of the astrological new year, Aries season coming in, I want you guys to really have that nice cellular turnover and just hopefully walk out of some of those old difficult stories. Okay, Gemini, big mouthful. It's like your energy coming in this month is very like you, mercurial. Sometimes for me, Gemini energy can be like a lot to talk through. I notice that I speak a bit faster. I notice that the words are like all over the place. Your energy can be tough to keep up with, which is good to see that you're getting back into that, really quicksilver Gemini energy that you're known for. Let's look into your week to week in March. Week number 1, you've got the 3 of Cups rooted down by 8 of Pentacles. So networking, who do you know? How have the people around you evolved? And can you partake in that evolution? Like, are there people around you that you know who now have all the connections, and can you benefit from that as well? It feels like your social collective is very beneficial to you. And it can actually save you a lot of work to work on culminating or cultivating a culmination of prosperity through relationships. Also, if it's not like that, I think that just your relationships in general are going to start to reward you a lot more. But are you working too hard? Do you have relationships where you're putting in all the effort? It feels like Eight of Pentacles means that you might have to be really working hard on your friendships or on your acquaintances. And is it reciprocal? Very, very abundant to consider the reciprocity of your relationships in the first week of March. Okay. Second week, 9 of Wands rooted down by 7 of Pentacles. So you're looking over the past 5 years, it looks like, or even the past 7 years, and you're deciding what you want to keep and what you don't. Don't let this be too hard. Like, you could have a tendency to overkeep or to hold on or over retain, even like retaining water, retaining toxins, retaining memories that just need to kind of be exhaled. You can do it. You can keep all of this. It feels like it is possible. And some of you are going to go into that and, prove to yourself that you can do it all. You can be you can work that 40-hour week or 60-hour week, and you can have the family and the relationship and the friendships and the side hustle and the investments and all that stuff. And some of you are really going to do that, but definitely try to look at how life can be easier too. Your main theme this month feels to be generating ease, and that 9 of Wands energy is not very easy energy, so it's just food for thought. Week number 3, you have 9 of Cups rooted down by the Emperor reversed. This is the week of the astrological new year, so there's a huge turnover, there's a huge waking up, there's a huge new vibrant youthful energy coming in for you. And with 9 of Cups, it's very good luck. Okay, so I love seeing that 9 of Cups is coming up for you in the 3rd week. It says that you are faced with a new portal, with a new door opening right in front of you. And that's why I kind of want you to get less busy if you could, because you don't want to miss this. You don't want to miss the new portal opening up for you at that time. And it feels like you might kind of have to jump out at it, or you got to really reach out and get it, The Emperor is reversed, so you might be kind of passive, or you might play things safe, or there might be a tendency to not reach out for it despite having a motivation. So just kind of remember that luck is on your side. It does feel like, if not then, later in April or May, it does really feel like Gemini has to just do it and has to just jump onto the next chain of events or the next chapter of their lives. And there might be a risk with that. Risks were kind of punished in the previous year of 2020. Like, it had to be contextual, it had to be safe. But this year, the tables have turned to quite a opposite 180-degree angle. So there is wiggle room for well-planned, well-optimized, appropriate risks. So let's see, 4th week, you have the Devil rooted down by Temperance. And that's really the question of it all, isn't it? Are we going to go which way? It's like it could go either way, like these risks or these new ideas. Is it going to be a ball and chain, or is it going to be a source of balance and prosperity? It's all going to depend on the health of your own mind and the health of your own body. The Devil is the antithesis to Temperance. They are opposites. So definitely looking at addictions, definitely looking at desires that aren't doing you any good, or even chemical experiences. So like lovers that offer nothing, caffeine addictions, alcohol problems, anything of the sort, need to slowly diminish so that you can have the clarity and have the health of body to really understand what your reality is about. All of those things really dissolve feelings of reality. And without that feeling of reality, it's really hard to have material security, or to have material security that lasts or feels easy enough. Okay. This year of the ox that we've moved into is all about easy material security. It's not about, forcing yourself to do amounts of work that are unrealistic to have it, though that is very easy this year to happen. It's possible, however, to have it easily, you know? So I would encourage you in the fourth week to pursue ease at all costs. Try to really sober up your mind. Try to really be realistic, but also don't limit yourself, or don't play things too safe to where there's no, I want to say, acquisition of new wealth generation in your life. And whether that's physical or emotional, you know, for some of you, it's like you really just need to start that relationship with that person that you've been putting off for so long. Some of you have friend zoned for too long, playing it too safe. Some of you, for those of you who are single, and then some of you are also like maybe having certain relationships hang on for too long. It's about, I think, a decisive choice at that time for you. Anyway, Geminis, what beautiful insights coming in for you. Your energy to me ultimately feels very positive. I've tried to really dig into some of the potential issues as well, just in case you're feeling that. But if you want to check out the extended reading, it's on Patreon. I'll link it below and in the center of the screen. We'll check out a central theme and 2 supporting themes. And I do a lot on Patreon. Definitely check it out if you haven't had the chance. Much love, Geminis. See you next month. Bye.